Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of the SamDjanShow. Today we're talking about the Toxic Snyder fans part 2, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of the SamDjanShow. We're talking about pop culture. Today we're talking about Toxic Snyder fans. This is part 2. Now, I haven't seen part 1, you can check out my channel. I wanted to do this for a while because so much stuff has happened since then that I think it only makes sense to make a second one. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Now I did one. Was it 2 months ago. I did one. Now I'm going to be doing one. Now let's just pull up Twitter and look at. Most of them are on Twitter. I'm not going to go for now. I'm not going to look at YouTube and stuff because there's really no point. Because there's really not that many Snyder fans on YouTube, so I think it makes sense. But there is some, but not a lot. So let's just go through Twitter. Most of these I've blocked because I just don't have time for it. Let's go on Mick. He's the biggest Snyder fan, but he sometimes quotes Snyder stuff, but I don't know if he's done it. He's done it recently, but I don't know. His tweets are so cringe. So I don't think he's tweeted anything about it. So let's go into the big one. Let's go into Mercury. Oh my god! I have to write the Snyderverse. Yeah, here's Mercury. Mercury, you probably know him. He's on the thumbnail. He has Mr. Terrific as his profile. Mercury's probably the biggest one. He's obsessed with Zack Snyder. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. So yeah, I don't know. He's bearing allegations. No personal allegations this time. So Mercury I think he's like 14 or 15. I heard his voice once on a video on a space, which I don't have a video, got deleted, but the first MC movie in a while that looks like natural movie. It says this is the fun body swap vibe Patty thought she had with Wonder Woman 84. I don't know what this has to do with Wonder Woman 1984, but and these are just the people you have to avoid because I don't know. So yeah, this is Mercury. His birthday was April 6th. Oh my fucking gosh. But it says, remember how WB executives refused to delay Justice League or move it to next year because they wanted the Christmas bonuses. They'll get it. They get with it. If they wouldn't be around for the next one, which he's bringing up Wonka and Aquaman Lost Kingdom because they're releasing the same week, which I don't really care. But I watch Wonka, but I don't really care. I watch Aquaman because that's clearly the better. I don't know. Rebel Moon. Look, Rebel Moon isn't even going in theaters, so it's not going to go up against anything. Anyway, let's go through a big one. Let's go through Rob Digi69, aka Carlos the Prophet Digital. Yes, Christopher Nolan as Icon. This dude is he's so obsessed with Zack Snyder. He's so obsessed with James Gunn. He talks about James Gunn every day. And yeah, he tweets something that I thought was actually funny. There was this tweet about AT&T's Talk to Me director Danny Filippo as revealed that he and his brother turned down DC Studios' offer to help a new DC Universe project. And he comes out and he says, like I said, no self-respecting actor will work there under the current conditions. And I'm like, some person brings up James Mangold, and he's like, what about James Mangold? He's writing Swamp Thing. So what's this thing where? So that means his tweet is fucking invalid because he says no director wants to work with him. Yeah, James Mangold is writing for them, writing for it. So yeah, he hates anything that's not under Snyder. There's other stuff here. I'm not gonna go into all of them because I don't know. He keeps bringing up about this lawsuit. Like, dude, that lawsuit is not going to do anything because that lawsuit. And Mick was making a big deal of that. Don't listen to that lawsuit. It's not going to do anything because they did. Because if that was true, then why did the deal happen? Then let's look at some others. Look at Artemis. Someone called Artemis. Let me see if I can find some from the blocked. There's some I've blocked. Let me see if I can just look for supportings and settings and privacy. No, Twitter. Privacy and security. How do I look at the blocked tweets? The blocked accounts I've done. That's your account information. Hold on a second. Let me just look at. Well, hold on. Give me a sec. Settings and privacy and safety, under safety. Privacy under safety. You tapped blocked accounts. I can't even. Yeah, here. Okay, here it is. So he's blocked. Here's all the ones that. Most of these are Snyder fans. I just had to block him. Yeah, let's go Sammy. Sammy the Snyder Queen. Like I don't really think she's not really toxic, but she just tweets so much Snyder stuff and the Fiaki, yeah. He's one of them. Here's that guy Blue Beetle cultist. So he's obsessed with Zack Snyder. Is he? I don't know if he's toxic, but let me see some toxic ones. Alexandria of the Snyderverse. Snyderverse 18. I don't know if he's done anything. Here's Morgan. He's one of the biggest ones. Morgan. I don't know what he's tweeted. What's he tweeted? April 10th. Yeah, I think he's the one who kept saying that Darkseid is better than Thanos because he said Zack wouldn't make Darkseid cry like a bitch, and I'm like, dude, that just tells me you don't understand Infinity War. That's not why Thanos was crying. He was crying because he lost his daughter, and his unbiased Snyder fan. He's probably a big one. Like he said rejected by YouTubers, crazy. But if they were YouTube directors, I'm glad they said no because I'd rather they get experienced directors and not YouTube. I don't know. If they were actual YouTubers, then I'm glad they didn't even they said no because. Yeah, it says the Flash film news says 2 weeks from today the Flash will screen at CinemaCon. We have to just say what can critics say that will convince the generals to come watch the best DC film was said about every release post Snyder boy who cried wolf. I don't know. It said none of those DCE movies were screened as from 2 months before the release. None of them were screened. So, like, The Flash is pretty much the only one that they've screened. That's actual. Zack Snyder's The Blueprint. So there's other stuff. I just can't find any. Any ones that are like. Just John Wick is better than what the DC? No, then. Like, I like John Wick, but just even say that, it's I don't. Like, these people, like, this is all they have. And when this is all they have, they deal with. It says, how funny is it if the 12 box under is coming out in 2020 see BVS? But that's fine. Like, BVS never even made $1 billion. So you have movie with Batman and Superman. It doesn't even make $1 billion. So what does that tell you? That just proves action in with running stuff. And I'm tired of all these people keep saying, oh, he's going to come back. He's going to come back. He's not coming back. Look, if Zack was to come back, I think he can do a New Gods movie, but he's not. He's not going to do his Justice League movie. He's not doing any of that. So investors, I don't look, if it's like. So there's this whole thing about it going to Universal. So yeah, people keep thinking this merge is gonna happen, and I'm like they're not merging with Universal. Even if they can, legally they can't even do it because legally they can't do it, and the reason they can't is because they just merged. You can't merge. Like if there was a merge again, you look like 3 times. So I don't know. It's like, I'm just done with these people. They just always, who's Big John? Big John is a big one. But I haven't blocked yet. He sometimes shows up on my timeline. I think if Warner Brothers ever gets sold to Disney, then DC characters will become Marvel characters, and DC will be no more as it will be under Marvel. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Disney cannot own Marvel when DC it goes against it. Which don't what Disney is never gonna get Warner Brothers. They're never gonna get Warner Brothers. And the reason I say that is because this is what he looks like. Oh my gosh. So, like, check the likes on Twitter about death from a 10-year-old DC film versus brand new DC latest film. So, they're DC fans. Okay, I'm tired I'm tired of people saying real DC fans. What real DC fans?
Please, 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 please.
Incredible how DC haven't been able to show the hype around their moves to the Snyder. What? I don't know what this is trying to prove. Like that BVS, it was good, but why are you trying to compare it to? It's just I don't get about these people. They try so hard to try, and I don't know. Like let's make the Batfleck movie. I hate this guy. He's so annoying. He like the Batfleck movie's not gonna happen, mainly because Ben Affleck doesn't want to fucking do it. And it doesn't matter these people, even though so many times they've said that it's not gonna happen. Lance and Flicks is kind of one, but I don't really. yeah, stem it. Yeah, this was the guy who ripped up the Justice League. He ripped up the Justice League paper from the Blu-ray. So I don't really get like the people making big deal about it. I don't really care, given how the fuck they were YouTubers. So I don't freaking care. It's like this whole thing that no one wants to work with Warner Bros. Is so fucking stupid because we literally have Jay Mangold writing a DC movie right now. He's writing one right now. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about that, which I don't know. This is old WB, old school WB, had her looking like a Barbie, not like the warrior she's supposed to be. And I'm just done with these people. Like, they keep saying stuff like all this stuff was gonna. Yeah, so the Snyder thing, the SnyderCon thing, I think is the end of the month. And people keep thinking, oh, they're gonna announce the Snyderverse there. It's like, I don't really. They're not announcing anything. They just did that. I think they only did that then because Warner Bros. Just wanted to get rid of Zack Snyder. Just like, yeah, we're gonna screen your movies and then that's it. He's not coming back and doing anything else. Artemis Rebel Moon era. It's Gods and Monsters, which is just a title. So, yeah, because always boycott. It says that we get sued by Godzilla vs. Kong, Matrix 4, then get sued for being called cooking books, and now law enforcement. I don't. Like, them getting sued has nothing. That's that whole stuff about them being sued. It doesn't mean anything because I'm not gonna show all of them because they're pretty much just the fucking same. I'll show one more because I'm gonna wrap this video up. Don't touch DC. I agree. Zack shouldn't touch DC again. I'm saying this. Zack shouldn't not touch DC. Like, if he's gonna do it, he can do like New Gods. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to touch the big characters because you can tell he just doesn't care. He just doesn't get it because like he tried. No, the problem with Zack, he tries to deconstruct the characters, and that was the freaking problem with Zack Snyder. He didn't care about making the characters the way they are. He just wanted to. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it here. I just said stay away from these Snyder fans because you can tell they don't work in the film industry. Like, they're not gonna greenlit. If it didn't make money, why should they continue it? And they know this. They're not gonna continue this stuff. So anyway, that's pretty much it with this video. So guys, so much for my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.